Thursday Night Baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Division rivals do battle. Next. Steven Matz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 16.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Cordero.
In there, strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Cordero is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Panic's got it. And there's out number 2. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz, 2 hits in 7 tries. 2 out, nobody on. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Panic. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Joe Panic Paddock is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. In now, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of
Joel Springer.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 17 home runs and 60 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Semien, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here is Lourdes Gurriel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1 the count now. Full count, 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Martinez.
Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
That's good.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now it'll be Rendell Grichuk, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Rendell Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He went with the speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
Now at the plate is Hunter Renfroe. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and in next is Alejandro Kirk.
For the Jays.
First delivery to him.
Alejandro.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-2, here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Joe Panik.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the AB now. Marcus Semien is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he fouls this one off. Panik leads off first with 1 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now here is George Springer looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Springer is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And it's fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Verdugo looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Third baseman.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average sitting at .292 here to start play. 18 homers and 49 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now
Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Richard rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franchy Cordero back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Grounded back up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next to hit, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now in the box, Rowdy Tellez. And Dan, I'm sure the
Leading
starter
off
on
for
the
the
mound would
Jays,
like to hit the rewind button
baseman,
on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tellez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Alejandro.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Joe
Here's
Panic.
Joe Panic. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 4-0.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Simeon onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Chopper down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike, and he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left field,
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Now here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon.
Second baseman.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Simeon, a former member of the Oakland A's. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. George Springer the next to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. But Tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
So now a runner on at second with 1 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now here's the first offering as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Outside, 3-0 now. Simeon at third with 2 away. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So next to bat will be Rendell Grichuk, singled in his last at bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make...
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for Boston.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Devers gloves it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Dalbec.
That'll bring up Bobby Dalbec.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Simeon's there. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Jays lead it 5-0. Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch on the way,
as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Scooped up, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Next, it'll be Alejandro Kirk. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Valdez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Joe.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joe Panik. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Now the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
I've got a choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
Striding in for Boston, Franchy Cordero. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The center fielder, number 16, Franchy Cordero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Panik is under it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joel Springer.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ryan Barucki has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Ryan.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4.
The third baseman, Rafael.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Up next, Alex Verdugo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, the right fielder, Hunter.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Knuckles into the zone for a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Devers over at second. Verdugo on at first with nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to bat, Bobby Dahlbeck. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Christian Vasquez, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
David Phelps is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 35, David Phelps.
Christian Vasquez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Kike Hernandez.
Now the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Hernandez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-1 the count. From the stretch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Richard is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He bounced out last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Kike Hernandez is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Nick Pivetta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder Lourdes Gurriel. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he grounds one briskly to short. Gonzalez for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez, grounded out in his last at-bat. As he grounds one briskly to short, Bogaerts has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-2. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39, Kirby.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ready with the 1-0.
One ball, one strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Full count still. Swing and a line drive, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put two men, maybe three men, put some pressure on this defense.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bogaerts on at first, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. To panic covering. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now back, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
In now, Alex Verdugo, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Jordan Romano gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Jordan Romano.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Matz earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 10 hits.